Good morning, Unit 2. Today we are going to complete our module 5, and the rest of our grammatical lesson we have is the reported speech. Okay? This at the beginning may know the difference between the direct and the indirect speech. We have discussed that in our syllabus before, but let's discuss it our travel today in all its kinds and steps. First, what is direct speech? Direct speech, what someone has said to me, or what someone has said, and I told you what he said exactly with the same words and the same meaning. So, I heard Ahmed told me something, so I told you what Ahmed told me. Ahmed said to me, I will visit Luxor next week. That's what Ahmed told me exactly with the same words and the same meaning. He told me I will go to Luxor next week, and I came to you and told you Ahmed said to me I will visit Luxor next week. That's the same words. But if I make a change into these words and keep the meaning, this is called indirect speech. So if I change this word, this sentence from this style, from this shape into another shape, and said Ahmed told me that he would visit Luxor the following week, this sentence has the same meaning like that, but it has different words, but they have the same meaning. So this is the name of direct and indirect. It's the difference between direct and indirect speech. Okay, today we are going to discuss the three kinds of sentence. We have three kinds of sentence. The first is statement, the normal sentence we talk about, then order, and the question form. From direct and indirect speech, we are going to change the statement, the order, and the question. Let's discuss each kind of sentence alone. At the beginning, number one, let's discuss the statement. A statement sounds like what I told you before, like Ahmed said to me, I will visit Luxor next week. How I can change the sentence from this kind into the indirect kind? This is called direct speech. I want to change the sentence from direct into indirect. What I'm going to do? We have some steps which we are going to follow. We have some steps. What are the steps? First of all, I'm going to omit the commas. Omit the comment means I'm going to omit this comment and another comment. Okay? This is columns, I'm going to omit them. And next, I'm going to change the same verb. I'm going to change this verb. This word, said, or said to. How can I change it? Look at me. I'm going to change the word said into said, so there is no changing it. And I'm going to change say into say, so there is no change else. If it's a says, it will be says same. Where I can, or how I can make a change. If I add the word to the verb, I'm going to change it. So if I said say to, I'm going to change say to into tell. And if I said say to, I'm going to change it into tell. And if I said to, I'm going to change it into said. Will be told. Okay, so if I said only, it will be said. As say. But if you add to, you are going to make a change. Say to, tell. Say to, tell. And said to, it will be told. That's the second point we have. So at the beginning, on the comments, then I change the same verb. Third point, make a connection between the two sentences. Make a connection. What is the connector which I'm going to use here? I'm going to connect the outer sentence with the inner sentence with the word that. Make a connection using the word that. Third point, fourth, you are going to change the pronouns. And I'm going to change the verb. The verb, I'm going to change the verb from present into its past. And I'm going to change the expressions or the time of expressions. Okay? For example, Ahmed said to me, I will visit Luxor next week. I want to change the sentence, so what I'm going to do, I'm going at the beginning start with omitting the commas, then I'm going to change the same verb, Ahmed said it will be told me. And then I'm going to make a connection using that. Ahmed told me that he changed the verb into the past effect. So I'm going to change will into would. The past of will, it's would. Ahmed told me that he would is following with the infinitive, so it will be would visit Luxor. I told you to change the time expressions. What's the time expressions we have? The time expression is the word next. Always when you see the word next and followed with a period of time, I'm going to change it into the following, followed with the same period of time. So I said here next week. So I'm going to change it into the following week. Okay? This is the main step of changing the statement. At the beginning of the comment, change the same verb, make a connection using that, and I can, just in the statement, I can omit that. Change the pronoun, change the verb into its past, and change the time expressions we have. Okay? This is the first kind of sentence in a phrase. Let's now discuss the second kind of sense. It's the order sense. Let's have an example. I'll give you more than one example. At the beginning, I'm going to say, my father said to me, study hard. And it's another sense. My teacher said to me, open your book. Another one. My teacher said, don't make noise. We have three kinds of sense, and I want to change each one of them from direct into indirect speech. What I'm going to do, we have some steps. The first of them is omitting the same comments, and the next, changing the same verb. What is the verb I'm going to change? I'm going to change the word said or said to. Both of them is going to be changed. How I can change them? I'm going to change them into the meaning I want to tell you. So, as a sentence express an order, I'm going to say that the person ordered, or I am going to change it into told. and I can use asked. And if there is a bite, I'm going to use advised. And if he asked me a lot and a lot and a lot, I'm going to use begged me. Begged. Okay, means tawassal. Okay, let's now discuss the next step. After changing the verb, I'm going to make a connection between the outer sense and the inner sense. How I can make this connection? Using to plus infinitive, or using not to plus infinitive. You are going to make the connection between the two sentences using to plus infinitive or not to plus infinitive with negative sense. Okay? And make the same steps after that. You are going to change the pronouns. If there are some pronouns, you are going to change the verb into the past simple past, and you are going to change the time expressions if you find them. Okay, let's now discuss the first sentence. My father said to me, study hard. I'm going at the beginning, comment comments, I omit the comments, then I'm going to change the verb into its meaning. Here, the teacher, my father, he advised me, he can be advised, or he asked me, or he told me, or he ordered me. What is the best one of them? I can say that my father ordered me to study hard. What I did now, I omit the comment, then I changed the word said to into the word ordered. My father ordered who? Ordered me. Then I make the connection between the outer sentence and the inner sentence using to. Why I use to? Because it's a positive sentence, not negative one. So I use to plus the infinitive form. My father ordered me to study hard. Okay? Okay, let's now discuss the second example. My teacher said to me, open your book. So, will be my teacher. I can say asked me or ordered me. Asked me. It's a positive sentence, so I'm going to use to plus infinitive. To open. He told me, open your book, so I must change it into to open my book. To open my book. Next one, my teacher said, don't make noise. So this is, I'm going to change it. My teacher changed the word said into, you can say he ordered, or you can say he told. My teacher ordered not to. Why I am told here I'm going to make a connection using not to, because it's a negative sentence. My teacher ordered not to make noise. Okay? This is the second type of the sentence, the ordered sentence. The ordered sentence, we omit the comment, we change the verb into its meaning using one of these words, or what the sentence means exactly. Then make a connection using to plus infinitive or not to plus infinitive, and then you are going to make the same changes as we did before with the pronouns, with the verbs into its past, or with the time expressions. Okay? Let's now discuss the third part of the direct and indirect speech. The third part we are going to discuss about reported speech is the question form. How I can change a question from direct speech into indirect speech. Like this question, the tourist said to me, where is the post office? Ahmed said to me, do you speak English? I will change this two kinds of sentence into indirect speech. What I'm going to do first, the same, omit comment, do the same step. Next, change the same verb. The same verb is the verb, the word said to. I'm going to change it into what? I can use asked in all kinds of questions. You can use asked. And if there is no one, if there is no addressed person, I'm going to use asked or inquired or wanted to know or wondered. If there is no addressed person. Okay? If I have an addressed one, I'm going to use asked all the time. So you can use asked all the time, it will be much easier. Next is make a connection. After changing the verb, I'm going to make a connection between the outer sense and the inner sense using what? Using, if there is a question word, I'm going to use the question word as a connector. And if there is no question word, I'm going to use F or whether. And there is a difference between whether and whether. This is whether, which I'm going to say that it's sunny today or it's hot. This is called the weather today. But this is whether, which means F. Okay? I use F or whether with the yes or no questions to be a connector. So I have two kinds of connector now. If there is a question word in the sentence, I'm going to use it as a connector. And if there is no question word, I'm going to use F or whether. Both of them have the same meaning. Okay? After the connector, I always follow the connector with subject and a past verb. After the connector, I use always subject and a past verb. Let's answer this two kinds of sentence. The tourist said to me, where is the post office? I'm going to, at the beginning, omit the comments. We omit the comments. Next, change the same verb. I'm going to change the word said to into asked to, so the sentence will be, the tourist asked me. Now, let's make a connection between the two sentences. I have here a question word. Yes, I have a question word. It's where. So I'm going to make it as a connector. The tourist asked me where. I use this where as connector. The tourist asked me where. After the connector, I use the subject. What the subject is? Or the post office. Exactly, it's the post office. So the tourist asked me where the post office, and after the subject we use a past verb. So where is the post office? The verb here is. So I'm going to change it into the past. It was. The tourist asked me where the post office was. Okay. Next one. Ahmed said to me, do you speak English? I want to change it to direct, so on the comments, change the same verb and we'll change said to into asked. Ahmed asked me. Then write a connector. Where is the connector here? I don't have any question word. There is no question word. Do you speak English? There is no question word here. So it's yes or no question. So I'm going to use F for whether as a connector. Ahmed asked me F, and after F, I'm going to use the subject. Where the subject here, we always omit do, does, or did. The subject is you. Ahmed asked me if you or if I. And after the subject, we use the past verb. The verb here is speak, so I'm going to change it into the past, so it will be spoke. If I spoke English. Okay, so we always follow this rules to change a question from direct into indirect speech. On the comments, change the main verb or the question, the same verb is asked, inquired, want to know, wonder. Make a connection between the two sentences using the question word or using F or whether. Then after the connector, we use subject and a past verb, and that's all of that. And the rest of the questions will be coming to you into your pockets. Okay.